Up, 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 up. Alright. Hello and welcome to anyone watching us from the past, present, or future. And welcome to our second installment of Pokemon Black 2 with only dark types. And today we have a fine afternoon of me going, because I'm going to be struggling a little bit. So, if you weren't here last time, we only have Purrloin to work with for the first 3 gyms or so, till we get to Not New York and we can get Pokemon like Umbreon, Scraggy, Sandile, and the like. We can massively expand our team. But now we have to work with Purrloin, and our Purrloin in particular has a low speed nature and better special attack, which we don't have access to normally. So we've been living a hack. So we're gonna be starting off with some grinding. So I'm just gonna turn off music compilation, and I'm gonna turn on Pokemon Black 2. For you. Yeah, so because of how Gen 5 XP works, it works basically only trainer XP is good, and only if you fight something stronger you're gonna get actual XP. And how we're trying to settle this is we need to get Audinos to grind, because we're not gonna make enough XP, because we've been struggling a lot around even just Cheren's Patrat. I think we may have only gone past the Patrat once or twice, but with some Leers we just cannot recover. Oh yes, I will hydrate. Hydrated with a fresh bottle. For reference too, last time we also used all the orange berries we were given, so we can't get any mid-fight bulk, which is a situation. We can't really afford much potion money, because we've had to invest so much potions for Charlotte the Purrloin. So yeah, we're in a predicament. Yeah, how Gen 5 does berries is essentially, you are gifted the berries. You are not the one who's controlled the berries, unlike basically any other gen that has berries. You typically get rewarded berries from fighting, rangers, like Pokemon Rangers. In our case, we got the former champion giving us some orange berries. So yeah, now we lie in wait for funny shaking grass. Yeah, because I know you can't really control. I don't know, because I don't think you could have grown. Yeah, I don't know if there was intentions to be able to grow berries on like the airport where like Skyla's gym is. How much followers do we get to Pokemon Ranger playthrough? Honestly, I don't know if I would do Pokemon Ranger. I know that definitely was a game I didn't beat as a kid, but I also do know that's a game that could easily frustrate me, just because I remember like how the cycle like kept on breaking. I remember I just did not have a good time with some bosses, so I don't intend to do Pokemon Ranger anytime soon. I think if any Pokemon spin-off I'd like to check out would be Pokemon Conquest, because that's supposed to be like a Pokemon Fire Emblem-esque game, and that just kind of fascinates me. Like, I understand why that game may have not performed well, but it's like, huh, that sure is an odd game, and I guess I'm curious on it. And of course, if I ever actually bother to work with Dolphin, I'd love to do a Coliseum or even Pokemon Revolution playthroughs. Because Pokemon Revolution is funky. And not in like a, oh wow, it's a weird game. It's like, no, it's kind of really RNG heavy. And unless you have unless you have a Gen 4 game to give it Pokemon, it's just a really clunky because you really only got like what 6 teams to work with that are all set. Joke's on you, like I have access to the Dream World. Because I'm pretty sure the Dream World, one, I don't have any, unfortunately, this totally legit Nintendo DS does not have connection to the internet. And even then, I'm pretty sure the Dream World servers are down, and they have been for about a decade. Fun fact, that's why Skunky is not an available encounter for this run, even though he can be available in certain missions in the Dream World. Oh yeah, the Dream World, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically... So when Gen 5 was coming out, they essentially had like this online space called the Dream World, where you could theoretically send your Pokemon there, and, you know, they could maybe have hidden abilities, get cool moves. Think of it as like a virtualized Pokewalker situation, and you catch like Pokemon you wouldn't have access to normally in the game. But when you know it, they turned off those servers after Gen 5 went down. So anything they did then was like, can never do it again. Limited time only, I guess. Also, if anyone wants to know how likely it is for shaking grass, no fucking idea. I know this is the trick to walk around the grass, but I do not know, like, what's the chance of the grass to be shaky-dakey. I know, this is probably like a high-octane gameplay right now. See, we just ring around the rosy. It'll get us a level. No, I don't think so, because I know, like, the main trick for getting the shaken grass is actually not to do any battles. Like, if you walk around the grass and, you know, basically be very quiet, that's when the chances are increased. Oh, is that apparently only a white 2 thing? Yeah, this is black 2. Just one. A funny little shake. Do do do. Let's see if we can go back to that other area there, see if that may be a better spot. So we can get a better look of the grass. So until I get Audino, how is the people doing, TM? Okay, I'm just wondering, like, why is my model only going closed eyes, only blinking? Doing weird? I'm doing alright. Nothing super eventful going on my end. Other than, Purrloin heck. You know what? What if me spends only 12 minutes, but what if I was not patient? Let's see, do we got anything to... Maybe... Got that X attack, maybe we could do something like that? What, you don't like the pee-pee grass? You're really just gonna call the grass out on being pee-pee shape? It's literally just minding its own fucking business. Alright, can't go that way. Love limited options. Okay. So I wonder if it may be possible to outdamage if we get an X attack. Because if we use that X attack, we could do a bit more damage because we mostly get leered. Our defenses mostly get crippled. Well, no, they're working up. It's gonna be their main thing. Yeah, let's see how many potions we can get. Oh, we can get a few potions. A few more than I thought. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so... This is gonna be a bit of a Hail Mary. But I'm kind of curious how we can... If we can... pull it off by using something a bit different. Instead of going for bulk, let's see if going offensive would work better for us. Just so we get out of this Pokemon Center instead of the one up there. Alright. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea, but it's going to be an idea. Damn, nothing in chalk. Alright. Let's see how, like, what, attempt 4, attempt 5 is gonna look like. Alright, so he's probably gonna work up. So why don't we just boost our own attack while he might set up? Oh, he's just going for the tackle, doing 10 damage. Cool. Yeah, now he's working up. Let's see how well this is gonna do. Okay. Alright, don't know. We may have left ourselves too vulnerable here. Because unless we get a crit. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, not bad. Okay, not bad. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we gotta heal here. Like, that's not a suggestion. Okay, but hey, we at least took down the Pat Rat. See how bad that tackle's gonna be. Ooh. Here, we'll sand attack, so it's less likely to attack us. Let's go absolutely dirty here. Miss. Okay. Good, good, good. Scritch. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Well, that was an attempt, and we're, like, basically out of money. Alright. That didn't quite work out. I wonder, if in theory... Nah, he's got mail. Because I was like, God, do I have to resort to using X items? Yeah. But God, we're not going to get any money. We're just going to be going downward with money. Because until we beat Cheren, we're just not going to be able to get more. Honestly, if we keep on getting nicked out, frustration would not be a bad early game move for very short term. Because frustration does get better the more we get beaten up. So, I'm thinking if we fail enough, frustration would get like really good. Actually, let me look up some math here. Go look up Giovanni. Hi, Giovanni. Go look up Pokemon. Or just why don't we just look up friendship? Friendship. Because I know how we can get up friendship. How do we lower? Alright, so fainting only goes down by 1. Okay. Got it. So, yeah, right, our base friendship is 70. We're probably not below 70, I don't think. Especially because we've also been walking a lot. But let's just sort of check. Frustration. Pokemon. So at what point is it strong? Alright. Okay, we don't really know the friendship power. But I'm gonna do the math here. Assume we have around base. Right, so it's gonna be 70. Wait. It's 255 minus 70 divided by 2.5. No, that's not right. Let's try. Alright, it's only going to be about 74 power. But that's still pretty good. That's pretty good for short term. Not gonna lie. Alright, so honestly, why don't we try giving it frustration? That might be, again, a short-term help. Because either way, it's going to be stronger than Scratch. So, why don't we get rid of Fury Swipes? Because Fury Swipes isn't really that good. Like, it's 18 power with 80 accuracy. So it's only going to be like, what? Maybe better than Scratch if it does hit the rice. Alright, so let's get frustration. Let's see if that helps. Because we're on the point where we get Feint Attack, so we can quickly replace it. You know, things are crazy when I have to resort to frustration strats, baby. Do 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 do. All right, let's see how frustration does. Oh no, we're too good friends. We're too good of a friend to make it work. Man, I hate it when I'm too friendly. Okay, well, we got 2 crits at least. Got a sand attack. Don't think so. But I did use frustration. Let me tell you, frustration did not help, despite the fact we're getting beat up a lot. So that's like a part of a good thing, kind of. Let's see. Cool. Cool. We're definitely gonna guarantee need of sand attack so he doesn't hit. When isn't your house haunted by dog, though? Okay, we got 3 sand attacks. I think we're a bit more comfortable here. We've had good luck in getting 2 crits in a row against Pat Rat. I have hope. Keeps on missing. That's always good. Scritch. See, all we have to do is rely on low as fuck accuracy. You're just mad because I chill my pets from beyond the grave. I mean, dude, that's something worthy to be jealous of, though. You saying, like, no one else would be mad about that? Okay, okay, I think we got this. We should have it. Damn it! It's okay. It's okay. They'll probably keep on missing. They'll probably keep on missing. Okay, okay. We're good. Thank you for the hydrate. You know, I may just be used to playing Sword and Shield. Because I know Sword and Shield, the gym leaders do not have potions. They play a lot more aggressively because of how Dynamax is built. But we got the basic badge. We done it. We did it. Alright, well, that's one thing down. Ideally, we can get another. And ideally, we could have it evolve right as we go on to Roxie, because then we can have a Liepard, which could be very good. Especially if he's got Whirlipede, that's gonna be a threat. Now that I think about it. Now that I think. Man, have you been destroying them before they use potions? What, in Gen 8? No, I found out they just straight up don't have potions. Because I will say, I've done another playthrough since the Rock-type run, for reasons, and, yeah, no, they just don't, they don't have them. I've seen them get to the very red, thinking that they would, but they don't. It's only the rivals and, Elite Four members that have potions. Yeah, we just won against Cheren. We just won against Tryin somehow. Oh. Yeah, and we surprisingly got to do it without really needing to grind. But we just got really lucky with some crits against Patrat, so it let us have some wild sand attacks. Umbreon is obtainable, and will be a Pokemon we need to get as soon as fucking possible. So we get another person on our team. Because, like, technically speaking, Umbreon is probably the next available Pokemon up there, because we're going to get Eevee. Ideally, what we're going to do is we're going to go to New York, and there are two ways that we can get Eevee. We can get one in the wild that's like 5%, and that's like level 15, or we can get an Eevee that's level 10 as a gift. We want the level 10 one, because then when we evolve it to Umbreon, it could then learn Feint Attack, a stab move, which is something we're just going to need, because Umbreon is just defensive. And also, we're going to do some things like go to the desert, get Scraggy, and Sandile, and this is going to be something I'm going to have to do off stream, but one reason in particular doing Black 2, other than the fact that I downloaded Black 2 before, is that in Black 2, on Thursday, so this is going to be off stream, you can catch a Mandibuzz, which is going to be really good for this playthrough of having a fully evolved Pokemon so early, as well as having a flying type, hopefully before Berg. The Elite Four are just the gym leaders, but only in those fights do they use full restores or any kind of healing items. But yeah, no, Umbreon's gonna be a very important Pokemon for at least the early mid-game. Because there are plenty of dark types in Black and White 2. They are just not distributed well. No. Yes. Right. Well, hey, we can replace frustration with return, because that's probably gonna be better considering how low damage that frustration did, and we're walking around a shitload, so that's gonna be a good short-term move for us, or even that maybe just be a solid move for us in general. Let's get rid of frustration. Get the power of friendship instead. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Cause frustration did like barely anything, and that's a really good sign actually. All right. So now it is time to go for Gym 2. Now, a good thing is, too, we don't have to worry as much about grinding, hopefully, because we only have one Pokemon to work with. So we don't have to distribute XP. So that's going to be good when we're fighting other people. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hi, Bianca. Oh, cool. So I can know all the Pokemon that are here that I won't catch. Nice. Thank you. No. Do you want me to say it again? No. Okay! Alright. Route 20, let's go, baby. Oh yeah, now we can go down there. 'Cause we have... Oh, you fucking shitting me? You fucking shitting me now? Now you have Shaking Grass, Audino? Alright. Cool. Hi, Meteor Addiction. How you doing? How you doing? We just got the first gym badge, which is very nice. And we're on our way to try and do the second one. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, returned so good. We have such friendship. Do 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 do. Do da da bum bum. Yeah, no, Roxy's got a pretty like. I like Roxy's gym. It's pretty cute. How it's just like a little underground band, and like the more you fight them, the more like the music just sort of slows down and like shuts off depending on what part you did. It's cute. No! No! Please, God, no! Alright, hear me out. What if we can just return? What if we can just return one shot? Dusty, how you doing? You know what? I'm doing pretty good. We're doing a Pokemon Black 2 with only Dark type only run. And we just beat the first badge, which is really great. We're also rewarded with Return, which is going to be really good. Because it's going to be the strongest move that we get. And we're only using this cat till we get to, like, New York City. Because that's just how the game is designed. But, yeah, no, my spirits are a lot higher now. I'm suffering from... No, I'm not suffering from success yet. I have just succeeded. I have not had suffering yet. No, I played in D&D games where I've genuinely suffered from success, so... I know what that truly means in my heart of hearts. Fight me, child. I'll frick you up, kid. Oh, dude, you're in Burbank? Why are you out here? My favorite Pokemon is Snorunt. I just really like the very chilly little guy. Especially when I watched the anime as a kid. I just really liked this little, like, this little chilly man just wanted to learn Ice Beam, and I thought that was, like, really quirky. Fun fact, that's why I played Sword for the first time when it came out. One of my roommates got Pokemon Sword practically for free. So, originally we were going to be like, alright, yeah, I didn't think I was going to play it, so, like, we sat down, like, we're going to do, like, sort of vibe check it together. And then I saw Snorunt, then I saw, like, oh, Pancham's in the wild area? Stuffle's in the wild area? That's pretty good. Then I saw you can get Snorunt at the beginning games, like, hey, I'm gonna play this too, actually. He's just a little guy! Okay, Bug-type Gym may be me suffering from success, because at that point I will actually have a team. Though ideally, because we're gonna be doing that hopefully on Friday, I'll hopefully have Mandibuzz by then, which could be helpful depending if it actually has flying type moves. The Danger Grass. Oh no, your Twitch is broken! Oh no! I'm sorry to hear, boss. Like, I know Twitch has been having some problems for some folks. Dang, the Amogus Pokemon. Amogus Pokemon's not around here, but yes, there is an Amogus. You know, I was talking the other day about, with some friends about how we were kind of surprised that, there's not wait, is this the Amogus? It's not an Amogus, it's just a Great Ball. I'm sorry, Hell, I know you used a Great Ball. I actually stole it. It's mine. My balls. What, kid, you're... Okay, well, I was running. That makes sense. Trainers do look at you when you run. They look directly at you when you run away with fear. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Bum. 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 Ba-dum. Let's friendship this dog. Bam! Dead. Critical friendship. I have power. Bum-ba-dum, 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 bum-ba-dum. Okay, but no, honestly, with friendship buffs, we may actually have a really good chance. Because we've been everywhere we walk. Oh, that's what you were talking about. I didn't realize you were talking about the Amogus was in the community game. Dunsparce. Dunsparce is a funky little guy. Oh no. Hear me out. We have to make him less likely to hit the rollouts. Miss. No! Okay. We got the one potion. You hope I get swept by Berg. By the buggiest boy! No! Now I'm suffering some success. God, I gave her potion money. I just got done sparsed. Oh, this man looks so angry. This guy looks so angry here. What happened to him? Me when my girlfriends did not say no pickles when I got pickles inside my burger, but I don't have the courage to say it, but I'm really grumpy about it. But I'm not gonna say anything about it until someone asks me. That's the vibe check I get from that man. do. About Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Man, it really is. I think it really is just a shame how, like, I think honestly, like, sometimes the Pokemon remakes, they will improve, like, the quality of life features, but not improve the actual game itself. Because, like, kind of a weird, like, I don't think that's weird knowing just how Nintendo in general does remakes. Because, like, comparing it to, like, how it's kind of actually like Fire Emblem Echoes was done. Fire Emblem Echoes, for anyone who doesn't know, is the remake of the second Fire Emblem game. And it's very much a game where it's like, man, they really made, like, the experience of the story really good. They added, like, a new antagonist that really, like, spiced up the story in a fun way, really hammed it up in a good fun manner. They also, like, tested out features that they would use for 3 houses in the game. Like in theory, you think it'd be really good, but then you play it, and they keep the excessively open maps, and also they don't fix just how balancing is in that game. They also have Summoner Warfare, which is just having a lot of bodies on the field, and it is kind of an obnoxious game to play. It's one of those games where it's like, man, I had a great time playing it, I never want to play it again. Yeah, no, I definitely think the Sinnoh ones are the weakest. But, like, when I'm thinking of this, like with a game like Fire and Leaf Green, that really just modernizes the game, so it isn't just on so it really is not just like a game on a shoestring budget, like playing the gamer equivalent of a Scooby-Doo, where it's like, yeah, we actually made the game that we were probably thinking about making when we were developing Red and Blue. So that's great. But like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, although I think is a very solid Heart Gold and Soul Silver has some of the best, like, quality of life improvements for the game. Like they have things like you can have Pokemon follow you around, very great UI, and generally just really streamlining just like how the idea should be, and especially with the physical and special split, it's very cool. But also, it sure does have all the problems of Gen 2, of it having really weird pacing, of it having just a really, like, fast mid-game. Enemies don't really, like, the Team Rocket plotline just kind of feels shoved in there. And they also made the legendary stuff mandatory, which, like, not gonna lie, when I do look back to doing Soul Silver playthroughs, I kind of really hoped that like, oh man, I don't have to do Lugia. I do. Aw, beans. Ha, they're not even gonna bother with me because I only have one Pokemon. But like, little things like that just go, oh man, aw geez. Oh? Oh, okay. Ah, the demons! You were good. For Dusty, who I believe is new, this demon redeemed is Stolas. He's a demon prince. He's got about 26 legions under his name. If you summon him, will teach you, quirky things like astronomy, poisonous plants, and have precious stones. So, yeah, he's pretty neat. Here's the demon president Amy. Let's just flip flop Amy there for a second. Let's just flip horizontally. Oh, don't want to do it like that. Do not want it like that. Oh, it's vertically. That's the one I have to do. Here, we can make it work. We can make it work. Well, anyway, I guess it's reversed now. This is Amy, the demon president. Amy has been a demon president since the year 666 and still keeps on winning those elections. He was an angel until he thought Lucifer was pretty cool, and then he got hit by his son, so he's always on fire. And if you summon him, he teaches you about liberal arts. So let's get him back. Let's get him back. Wait, what layer was that affecting? Oh god, that was affecting something else. Is that fucking chat? I hope it wasn't chat. Huh. Okay. Oh, it's rainy. I don't know. I like the idea that it's spring and it rains more. Because I think the last time I played it was a summer month, and we'll go into a summer month when it's October. I don't know. I like the idea that they incorporate weather effects because of the seasons. Also, here's Roxie. She's talking to her dad, who's having a midlife crisis of going, I don't want a boat's daughter. I wish to be a star. I never made anything out of my life before. Do. Well, I guess we gotta stop a man's midlife crisis for this. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. God, I hope we don't have to deal with anyone dealing with like oh fuck. No one with like Magnemites. Cause that's gonna be a problem. Cause I think they still resist dark types. I think that's only a recent thing they don't resist anymore. Also, oh fuck, an antidote. Okay, cool. I was like thinking like, all right, there's the dark glasses somewhere around here. All right, oh, talking about like, man, Magnemite's real cool because if you get a Magnemite, you won't get poisoned. You're just actually immune to poison altogether. Let's see. How do I get down there so I can do little funnies? I just want to be a funny little guy in my funny little sewer. Let's see. There's got to be a way. Because I know. Because I think dark glasses can be found here. I think. No, that's where we go to New York. That's where we want to be. Here we go. Here we go. Here's how we can maybe get dark glasses. No. My memory is very reliable. Alright, well, I guess I'll just be going through here then. Nice, nice. Never hurts to see gooder. Okay, here's how we can go down. Around here. I think, is this just the ball guy? Yeah, it's the ball guy. Is there dark glasses? Please tell me there's dark glasses. I think they're back here. Nope, it's Silk Scarf. But that's still really good for our big return. So we're gonna have that on. So that's gonna give a huge boost to return. Because that's gonna give us, I believe, a 1.2 boost. So that is some good shimp. Alright. Do. I need to, you know, fight the fellas, you know, that's, you know, unions, am I right, fella? Time for Pokemon battle. Let's begin. Alright, let's see. What does he got? What does he got? Alright, dog? Yeah, we can take out dog. Bum, ba-dum. Alright, let's return the dog. Return to sender. Oh, alright. A little here. We're gonna have Amy be a little less seen, only because she's like blocking the health bar. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-da, da-da-da. $2.08. Alright. The fine acrobatic acts of a 10-year-old. We're gonna have the complex of my dream. But now, that's dream come true. I got everything I want. Oh, I gotta battle you because the foreman said so? Okay. Yo, how you doing, Demi? How you doing? I know I'm doing fairly okay because we beat the first gym, which is great because then last night I was having like a 3rd-degree panic attack over that. So that's great. And we even got return, which turns out is really good for us because we tried using frustration against Cheren, which we learned was very bad with us. Hello? I'm sorry, no, let me do my proper Demi voice. Hello? Hello? Yeah, definitely. And hopefully we can control Pokemon that are up to level 20. So, ideally, we could try and get towards level 20 and then just go Knucking Futz as we evolve to Liepard, which will give us a massive buff. What? What? You don't like my Demi impression? Here I've got a gummy. And I like Sonic, but like also Sonic. It's too real, too seen. I take off my deer mask. I'm actually a little bunny who wants to commit crime. No, that's a funny joke. I'm a deer who wants to commit gods. I want to commit gods. Actually, Your Honor. Your Honor, I've never committed a lie. I never committed a crime in my life. I've only committed gods. But how you doing? How is the vibe? How is the check? Is it vibing? Thief! We can steal! Wait. Let's check something, because I don't know if it's just in challenge mode, which, fun fact, Black and White 2 do have easy and challenge mode, but both of them are version separate, so you can only get challenge mode in, say, in Gen 2, in Black and White 2, and you only get that after the game. So let's actually check to see if we got Nova Gym leaders. Let's look at the Unova League specifically. That might be better. Stealing! So let's see. Roxie here on normal does not have items, so Thief really wouldn't be worth it. Okay. It would only be in challenge. Thief would be really good, because then we could take the Orange Berry and Citrus Berry. But let's just double check with the others just to make sure. Because I know, like, say, in like, Platinum, that would be ideal, because Platinum, every gym leader has a berry. Okay. But Levani will have a berry. So that wouldn't be bad. No, I think you heard me verbalizing a pog. Okay, so gym leaders will have citrus berries after this one. Got it. Okay. Not bad. So this may not be something we want now, but it could be good to have. Yeah, okay. So let's see Pokemon they can steal. Want to know the Gen 5 Pokemon that can steal. Wait, okay. These are feints using Thief due to the target's rough skin or Rocky Helmet. Cannot steal a target's held item. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, interesting. The only Pokemon that can actually learn how to steal is Pucci or Mariana, Lombre, which I feel like that's a statement, Kecleon, and Thievul. Interesting. But let's see what Pokemon we can learn in Gen 5. Let's see. Who can commit acts of theft and other stealing actions today? Come on, I want to see dark types. Umbreon cannot learn how to steal. Not until recently. Umbreon has only recently been corrupted to commit thievery. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I guess. No, that isn't, because it can learn how to steal anyway. Let's see. Sharpedo could steal, which we can't get, but that won't be for a while. Absol can steal. Tryon can steal. Weavile can steal, but those won't be for a while. Okay, we can steal. That's always good to know, for sure. And Sandal can steal, that's great. Scrafty can only... Oh, interesting. Only Scrafty can steal. Scraggy cannot steal. Alright. Got it. I don't currently have any Halloween plans. I have thought about the idea, like, man, I should have Halloween plans, but I haven't thought about what those are yet. Honestly, the idea of, like, oh, I want to do, like, a darker bug-type run, were Halloween-adjacent thoughts. But yeah, that's all I really got. Alright, so... Thief and... Let's see, what is it? Pursuit. They're both same power, but Pursuit's got way more PP, so I think we're gonna go for that. Lombre is complicit in crime and gets so happy about it and retaliates good vibes from Ludicolo. Yeah, that's right. When Lombre's like, hey man, you know, you can steal, dude. That's like perfectly fine. In fact, you know, fuck the cops even. But that's like just a joke. I would never actually say that, Lombre says, looking directly at the camera. Because I think that's like the fun. I think that's like a quirky little thing about Lombre, is that Lombre doesn't really have like the expression like, oh yeah, I'm fucking vibing, energy that like, Lunicolo does. He's just like, yeah, you know, I have a 9 to 5 and I'm absolutely chilling over here. I'm just living my life. But no, I don't know. I'll fuck around and find out what any Halloween plans I may have will be. Oh, he's buying his time. Bop. Oh, pursue him. I'll take a hydrate before I do this because I'm gonna have a moment. Be every time I use the Pokemon move Pursuit, I just think of that one classic clip from Spider-Man the Animated Series where Spider-Man goes, "Shocker! I'll chase you down to the ends of the earth! You can't escape me!" Like the 90s Spider-Man is an absolute treat, an utter delight. Because like it's so hammy. Like if we're going for like a good Spider-Man cartoon, that's like what like Spectacular Spider-Man is. If you want a dumb, silly Spider-Man that has like an excessive amount of crossovers, that's what you watch the 90s Spider-Man for. Dude, fuck yeah, get some food and rest. Bitch. Nailed it! Alright, we got a potion? We do not. Cool. Well, we'll just simply... Oh, it's trying to help us out and we're trying to kill it! Oh no! Ladino! Well, it's okay, I want your experience. I want your Lifetime Achievement Award. Oh, and Audino's like, please stop! Please stop violence. And then we said no. We will not stop violence because we're using friendship power. Grr, bark, 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 bark. That's right, our cat's even barking. Cats and dog. Audino. You see, I love that I look at my phone, I look at chat, and I see, you ever see sometimes, wait. What's this supposed to be? Oh, okay, it's bleeding. Okay. Okay, because I saw it came out of my OBS, but I saw on on the chat, it just on my hand mirror, it was like a redacted sphere. So it's like, okay, what is this? And it's like Audino. Honestly, Aldino, I might put Aldino on like the polls for building Pokemon for D&D if I want a healer, because man, not a lot of Pokemon really translate to healers. Like, it was kind of wild that I can make Gardevoir into a healer, but that's because it actually learned healing moves, which is not super common for Pokemon, especially for other people. Or especially for other Pokemon, I should say. No! Redacted sphere. Yeah, you can never know what emotion. I can never truly know what emotion Funny Bunny is feeling, except for a fleeting moment. But what is feelings but a fleeting moment? Kid, what do you... Okay, so here's what I'm wondering, right? Like, this is a youngster. This is like Kid Waylon. First off, who names their kid Waylon? Second off, excuse me. Like, this kid is working on like an active factory, and is just vibing here during daylight hours. Like, but if you're gonna sneak into like a construction site or a factory, you do it after hours so you don't get caught. Come on, kid. Come on, use your brain, Ed. Come on, you knuckle buckle. This Pat Rat just does not want to be seen. This Pat Rat throws sand in our eyes and just goes like, "Oh, what? You don't see me. You can't get me. Oh no, it's like I'm sand in your eyes. Oh dear. Oh, Bob, I'm looking out for you. You can't get me. The Grim Reaper cuts, but you can't catch me." My favorite lyric in Smash Hit Oingo Boingo song, No One Lives Forever. No, wait. Yes. Maybe he's one of those employees' sons who is out scampering with Pokemon while dad's at work. Maybe. You know, I don't know how the bring your kid to work policies are in a workplace. I only know how it works in schools because my mom was a teacher. But I don't know if the same like vibe rules apply. Every day is the same. I get bored when things don't change, so I don't mind battling you. Yeah, sure, I'll beat this kid. Hey, you just fell from the sky and you want to fight? I mean, sure, man. Go for it. Oh, no. Yeah, alright, I'll get out my pet dog. Sends out Riolu. Let's see if we can one-shot it. Okay, it's gonna endure. But I think we outspeed it anyway, and he's like confident that he's not gonna take it. Okay, good. Okay, good. Shit. Good shit. Alright. You know, sometimes we didn't even want to fight. He was just enduring it, like, alright. Do it. Take the shot. Better make it count. Better make it hurt. Better kill me in one shot. Alright, get that. Hop hop. See, I took care of 3 guys, right? Oh, I did. Okay. Rock Smash. A not really useful move. Alright. I think I have to do the Pokemon Stars Studios before Roxie. Because I have to help out. I just beat the first gym, and I am basically preparing for the second gym. But I think I have to convince the gym leader's dad to stop having a midlife crisis first. Oh, but you know what? Demi, you being here does remind me. I got out some fruit snacks, for me celebrating, beating the first gym. And because I know you like fruit gummies, I thought, hey, I should just snack on them now as like a treat for myself. Now, I'm gonna try and open them away from the mic so I don't just disrupt everything. But I do know when I was at the store yesterday, I was looking around. I didn't see my normal fruit gummies, and because with me and one of my best friends, I started introducing her to Breaking Bad. And so today's the day that we're gonna watch Breaking Bad on our own time, and like because of that, I guess unironically like said to myself when there were no gummies, like, Jesse, they're out of our normal gummies. I can't stand this. So instead of normal fruit gummies, I essentially got blueberries that are coated in yogurt. But no, it's also great when starting when starting Breaking Bad is now I can just shamelessly share Jesse-isms with her, because like Jesse Pinkman Breaking Bad is such a he's got such a stim voice. Oh, it does. It does. It just wasn't what I was in the vibe for immediately. But no, like Jesse Pinkman has such like a good stim voice because like, all right, so it's like the perfect amount of like chucklefuckery, vague, like not quite vague East Coast accent, but like, you know, dude, you kind of don't have to sound like you're at 100% when you're doing it. And it's like, yeah, frankly, it's like the American equivalent of doing like a British accent, yo, you know? So that's just really fun. We're going like, hey, yo, Mr. White. And just like come up with a very wholesome situation like, hey, yo, yeah, Mr. White, I can't find your fruit gummies, that you typically go for. Of course, Azaria, I would go for the hydrate. Oh yeah, no, this is like what Jesse Pinkman sounds like, and it's great. Honestly, it sounds kind of like, it kind of sounds like that you're like, you don't quite have a cold, but you're kind of going there. You kind of sound like you're very, like you just woke up, and you may have a cold, but you're not quite sure. And also, you may be wanting to do like, what someone thinks an accent from the East Coast sounds like. But no, it's actually got a bit more of a smoker than East Coast. And also a good way to help out with it is, yo, you sometimes start with a yo or after, and sometimes you add bitch at the end of it. That's how you do Jesse Pinkman. Cause like I think anyone could do Bryan Cranston doing Walter White, cause like there you just have to be a bit gritty in your voice. Cause sometimes you're just doing like normal Walter White. That's like you have like a little bit of a vibrato to your voice, but everyone knows that Jesse, I'm angry Walter White. I'm the Walter White people praise and think that he's like a standard instead of like explicitly bad. I will say though, I think so far one of our favorite moments. First off, I'm very glad to see that there's one scene in Breaking Bad that's become like sort of a meme recently, because Breaking Bad recently just has like an overall resurgence recently, I think because Better Call Saul ended. Forgot me. How? But there's one meme going around where basically around the second episode, there's like a scene where Walter's wife realizes that, hey, something's up, and he just goes like, oh yeah, I'm getting weed, okay? I get it from this old student I had. And you know, the wife goes up and goes like, alright, yo, my name is Skylar White, yo. My husband's white is Walter White. Yo, you better stop selling him marijuana or else. Yo. And it's great. I think the early seasons are... Yeah! No, it's great. Because, like, mind you, you gotta keep in mind, if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, there's, like, few things you gotta keep in mind is Breaking Bad is a really good show, mostly because, like, when it happened... Because, like, it started in 2008 on public television. So, like, it being a show that really, like, does the cliffhanger stuff is, like, a really big deal because that encouraged a lot of shows to do cliffhangers and everything because that's when that really got popular. But also, around that time, you know, it's 2008. So, like, weed was treated just the same as methamphetamine, which is what the show is about, making meth. So, like, saying that is like this big thing. But I want to mention that because that's a really funny scene. But I really want to talk about the scene before that. The scene where Walter's, like, talking to his wife, like, yeah, I get weed from an old student. And there, out of all the things that happened in the first two episodes, the thing that made my friend go like, hold up, let's pause, is, alright, first I want to paint you a picture of what the fuck Walter White looks like at the beginning of Breaking Bad. So, Walter White is a recently 50-year-old man who gets lung cancer, and he doesn't tell anyone. He's the type of person who goes like, oh man, that's horrible. I'm not gonna tell anyone about any of my problems, but I need money because, you know, I'm gonna die. And I'm going to need to get money for my family. And he sees that, like, one time his, like, brother-in-law does, like, a big bust on a meth deal on TV. And he goes like, hey Hank, how much money does that make? It's like, oh, this one's about like $7 million over here. And it's like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. Do you mind if I like just just show up to your next bust? You know, it's like a little birthday gift, I guess. And he does that. And you know, he gets in, sees what kind of, you know, gets connections with like his old student to get that. And like he's like kind of a wimp, but he's not like a good person. Like, he's still got like a temper. He does not communicate at all when there's anything that he really needs to communicate. And this is even before he becomes like the drug kingpin that most people really know about Walter White. So yeah, keep that in mind. And he supposedly really loves his wife. But when his wife's getting like essentially like an ultrasound on their upcoming child, and she starts asking questions like, hey, Walt, you're acting kind of weird. You haven't been talking to me. I found you on the bathroom floor this morning, passed out. Are you okay? And he just goes like, are you okay? What's your connection with this Jesse Pinkman guy? He like called us this morning. And Walt's response is like, you know what? I get pot from him. Alright? I buy marijuana because, you know what? I like it. And then he responds with, now, could you kindly crawl out of my ass? And it's like, hold up, the audacity of this man. The audacity of this man to just go like, alright, I guess buy pot, which again, mind you, it's 2008. That might as well be crack cocaine when you're talking to your very white wife. This is so much, I bet, yeah. Mind you, this is the same episode. This is the same episode where Walter White's main conflict is struggling with the fact that he left a drug dealer alive when they wanted to steal his product. And now he has to find out what he wants to do with this person as he's alive and if he should kill him or not. Honestly, it's really good. Demi, if you want to try it out, maybe we could talk about it too. Because I think my friend only wants to watch the first few episodes before they watch it themselves. So if you're interested in checking out all this shit, it's an experience. Hell yeah. I will say some things to keep in mind for the first season, because it is 2008, and as much as Jesse's the best character in the show, he is definitely the heart of the show. He sure does drop a few slurs in season 1, because you know, it's 2008, and they want to establish him as like a street guy. So he drops an F slur in like the first episode. Just know that happens. If that bothers you. But like also know that unlike some shows like Game of Thrones, unlike say Game of Thrones, which makes you uncomfortable, but it's like trying to be edgy about it. Breaking Bad makes you uncomfortable, but it's like very much with intent and thought behind it. And it's like, yeah, this is a fucked up thing. You should not feel comfortable, and it is not going to be treated as okay. So, also keep in mind there's quite a bit of that, though I do think the first 2 seasons are a bit lighter on it. Just because like a lot of it, I think the best way I've seen it described is that it's a lot more like ennui than it is tension or like massive drug lord stuff. But no, it's very good because like it's very much a show where it's got some great parallels between like the two main characters of like Walter White is someone who had like a reputation of being like a good person and then like becoming more and more of a, you know, morally corrupt, self-centered person who claims to have other people be important to him when really he is just only going for himself. Meanwhile, Jesse is a person who starts off kind of shitty, but like has a heart of gold and wants out and wants just to live his fucking life. I can at least appreciate being intentionally uncomfortable over like, yeah, no, it's never really a joke. And anything that they do does not feel like a joke or like that they're trying to insult someone, which is very good. Fuck yeah, Roxy, go off. What? Oh. Purrloin. I'm mostly being quiet so Demi could hear this music because I know they're more familiar with Black and White 1. And I just think it's cute. Purrloin. Oh. Absolutely vibin'. We be packing, we be mannin'. Okay. Now I'm just going to cautiously look. Just gonna, you know, cautiously look if, you know, for some wacky instance that Venipede may or may not have. You know, just, you know, a bug type move. Because how any trainer Pokemon works is they do it by level up. Okay, good. Okay, alright. Cool, I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried they may have had a bug type move. Haha, you're worried. I'm not. I've never worried before in my life. Alright. Cool. Yeah, so that's a trick. If you ever want to know what you're going up against, and you're not super familiar with the game already, just look up the Pokemon's level up moveset, and if it's not a boss, it'll probably follow whatever the last 4 moves that it would learn. Just a fun little tip. Flop. Okay, so we may not evolve to Liepard before the gym battle, but we might evolve after or not long after. Yeah, it'll be a bit after. How? Let's be safe. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center. Pokemon! Man, imagine if they gave, like, some vocal tracks for Piers. Because he also was, like, a bit of a rocker. But instead they chose deafening silence. Which, I will give credit, that's fucking hilarious, but I don't think it was intended to be fucking hilarious. I think that was just a oopsie doopsie. We didn't have anything else. We didn't decide to add vocal tracks. Hi, hello, it is me. I'm Nintendo himself, but you can call me Nen. I'm the power system from Hunter x Hunter. That's right. I have power in 2 franchises. Funny. I'm glad I have funny approval of the Demeter Lupin. Dude, beat me up or else my dad will have a midlife crisis. He can't support his family being a rock star, baby. I probably should prepare to Pet Berry, but whatever. I live life dangerously, bitch. Oh yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, I live my life, kind of on the edge. Yeah, I go into the battles without giving me a fruit snack. Hey yo, Mr. White, I'm about to go to the Walgreens. Want me to get you a fruit snack on the way out? You know, I could get some on like the little impulse section. If they don't have those, would you prefer, we don't need torment. Would you prefer, I don't know, like the little Reese's Pieces? Jesse, the Reese's Pieces. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the Reese's Pieces. Jesse, what the fuck you talking about? Don't you know the proper way how to say that candy? Yeah, I just told you, dude. It's Reese's Pieces. Jesse, this is why you flunked you in chemistry class. You don't know anything about... You know nothing about chemistry, and you know nothing about candy. Alright, he's protecting, so that's good. We actually went for sand attack. Yeah, let's go for no sand attack, so maybe he's not gonna hit that hard. Let's go. Please go ahead and protect. Yeah. That's okay. He's probably gonna have a bit of defense though. It might be a bit of a bummer. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, alright, that was his bad luck. That was bad luck. That was bad luck. We didn't prepare. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. This is why you don't Nuzlocke. Because if I was in Nuzlocke, I would have to do Cheren again. Alright, so we're gonna give you a little peach. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Silk Scarf. I know we're not gonna be as offensive. But hopefully we can take care of the Poison Stitch. The Poison Stitch. My favorite variation of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. The one where he was extremely poisonous. Oh, I'm not familiar. What is, oh, the Pokemon thanks me for not doing Nuzlocke. Yeah, Pokemon Company really just be like, if I see you Nuzlocking, I'll kill you. Yeah, you see, the real reason why I don't Nuzlocke, it's not because I want to have games that people have already been paid for, and so Nintendo doesn't get profit off them. It's not because of that. It actually is because I fear Pokemon dying, and I don't want to start games over. The Pokemon Company seeing you name your Pokemon, just fucking gusting. I was trying to say disgusting and add fucking in between them, but gusting is such a weird sort of part of a word to add on top of it. You are so gusting. B when it's like really windy out, how gusting. I do like how Gen 5, I think it's really Gen 5. I don't think, oh fuck, I should've gotten healing items, fuck, shit, I scream. Ha, I can never die, I'm untouchable, you can't get me, I'll die, I'll win, you can't get me. Oh, if only I prepared for this, bitch! Yeah, how do you think about that? No! Alright. Godspeed, Demi. Hope you get some good fruit gummy and maybe a head pat. Because I think you'd enjoy both those things. Preferably in a row. Chosen order. Yeah! Me getting slightly possessed by a spirit of the 90s. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba da da ba da ba da ba. Gotta give Pecha again. Hey, maybe, hear me out. If we lose 2 more times, we should be able to theoretically obtain enough XP to become Lipod, giving us a massive boost into everything. Clearly losing actually is a benefit to us. We are just so big-brained and very smart and actually can never die. Alright, good hit, good hit. Bum. Give me out, crit. Damn. This is the crit time. Alright. Down. Got Whirlipede. I'm thinking we sand attack and sand attack. He may protect. Alright. That would have been a perfect time to heal, but we can sand attack next turn because we know he's not going to. She's not going to protect then. She's probably gonna do something. We could probably survive whatever hits next. Ugh, Venishock. Ugh, Venishock. Okay. Okay. God. Potions. Okay. Yeah, Venishock does quite a bit more. Damn it, now it protects. Alright, let's heal again and be more aggressive now that we got 2 sand attacks. That's pretty good. Oh man, that Venishock's still landing though. I mean, what if we just... We'll probably protect. No, alright, so we're gonna make it even more blind, hopefully. Yes, yes, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Poison point, but we got Pechabiri. Oh no, this one hits. Alright, we can take another one. Oh, we can't. Please, I just need to go to New York. Please, what if I went to New York and got so many new Pokemon? Return. Crit. Damn it! No! Venishock, please hit. Miss. Please miss. No! Damn it! Okay. Alright. I I think we just need to evolve. I think that's gonna be our solution. We just evolve, and then we'll get a big boost in stats. And Pokemon could have listened to us up to 20, so that should be fine. So once again, we'll go for the Adinos. You know, maybe the Adinos didn't show up because we weren't told explicitly that it could happen. Because since then, we've gotten quite a few shakies. Alright. Come on, you motherfucker! What do you know? It's not a bad level. Like, I don't know if it's going to let us level up, but it's going to help us a lot. Do, 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 do. Right. Teach us how to become Big Cat. Well, actually, I don't know if Liepard would be able to roar. Oh! Alright. We are evolving, baby! Let's go! What? Big cat, 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 big cat! Big cat! Nice! Let us check out the improvements. Oh yeah, baby! Look at that! Look at that, our defenses are decent and the attack and the attack, oh, mwah, beautiful. Beautiful, did you raise this attack yourself? Oh, I would never have noticed. Alright, so why don't we give you a Vegeberry to be safe? I don't even know if you're gonna need it that much. Well, okay, we're probably not gonna one-shot. Probably not gonna one-shot our Pokemon because they're pretty bulky. But da da ba 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 bum 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 da 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 da. Hi, welcome to Pan Acapellas, the entirety of the Heathers musical. Alright, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready, my cat got big. My crime cat has become large. Do, do, do. Alright, let's see how well Return does now. Alright, that's a lot better than a third. Alright, let's go. Fucking schmoove. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's send attack just in case it goes for a protect. It doesn't. Alright. Lower its accuracy a bit. Ha! Idiot. Idiot, you can't do good. Oh, now it's being defensive because I was insulting her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bestie. Alright, Bissy, let's get him. Oh, that's so good! All you do is two-shot now. Nice. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Fuck yeah! Give me $21. Alright. We got the toxic badge. This is a toxic badge, I actually don't know what it's called. The toxic badge, look at me. Alright, and we get Venoshock, which is good. I don't think a lot of our Pokemon is going to be able to use it. But still good. Now it is quiet here. Now that I absolutely loved. I think, you know, you should go to Hollywood. Dude, you're going to fucking Hollywood, dude? That's fucking wild. Dude, you should talk to my dad because my dad's having a really bad problem and it's like affecting the whole local, like it's affecting all the locals around here who have commutes to like New York. It's gonna be a big problem. Alright, let's heal to that. And then I think, because I don't think we have to do the sewers part immediately. Like, I think we just had to do the sewers part before we deal with Berg. But I think we can go to the desert before we go to the sewer. Because if so, then we can get so many Pokemon for you and me. Clown blocking the news. What else is new? I see. This kid does sound promising. Yeah, you know, people these days, they love the child actors. They're gonna be very popular. Oh! Pan Evil, look who showed up. I've been waiting for you. This is Mr. Studio. Bonsoir. I think that's how you say that. I don't speak French. Here, how do I forget how I speed. Let's just get through this. Where do we speedrun? Let's go! Everything's going faster in this world. We are moving on through Hollywood. Showbiz is a fast world, and it don't get slower. Oh, dude, you got a movie? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Yeah, Yeah. You know, honestly, I just want more Pokemon. Yeah, okay, let's see your movie. Alright. Yeah, 2 tickets, please. Okay. Alright, Bryson Man. Alright, got me left crisis. Alright, there's... Oh, the Nauses. Alright, hero. Okay, I need a hero. Regular man. Alright, okay. I mean, I don't really like him because he's like fighting type. But okay. Oh yeah, fucking yeah, Ponyard! Yeah, Ponyard! Dude, he's got like knives, dude. You can't beat knives. He's gonna like stab you, my guy. Dude, like he's like gonna win, dude. He's like a knife. Yeah, but like stab him. No! Oh fuck yeah, little vulture, yeah, fuck yeah. Come on. Win. Come on, Bryson man. You can do it. I believe in you. There's luck, yeah! Fuck yeah, Bryson man! Dude, I don't know why these people are so confused. Clearly Bryson Man's the protagonist because he's using like cool dark types, and I'm all for that. I fully support him, and I think he's done nothing wrong. I think if anything, he was the real protagonist. I think we're looking through an unreliable narrator to tell the story. yeah. Oh, dude, that's so fucking crazy. That's like so crazy, man. Oh, gotta speed up still. Till we get inside the studio. Oh, fucking Mecha Godzilla. Nice. Mr. Stu of Dio. It was I, Dio Studio. Hi, Bryce. You know, good for Bryson though. Just being like a person's like, hey, you know what? I don't feel like fighting with Pokemon. I just want to be an actor, and like I'm old enough to make my own fucking decisions, and I'll do so. Wop wop. No, I want to talk to you, dude. Pokestar Studios. The director. Director? Oh, I see. You're the grip. I'll have to go out there and talk to this man. Short film plus rental. Because I think that's the way you're supposed to do this, and I do not have a Rayolu of my own. For a moment, I heard that piano. I was thinking like, oh, is it gonna switch to like fucking, Cynthia theme without that piano's about to fucking go? Alright, so now you're gonna get out Ponyard! But you've only got one Pokemon because you're Rayulu, man. Oh, Rayulu girl, we have to really work at the marketing here. Maybe we should just simply put it as Ryodu. Alright. Force. Bop him. Smack him down. Scene 2. I could see that working out with that line. Feint attacking. Fun fact, it actually originally was feint as in like a fake attack, and then it got switched to feint as in you're passing out, and I think that's like a funny little detail of the feint attack history. Alright, show me a motion picture and how everyone loves it. Say faster! Good. See myself on the silver screen. Oh, you're not just gonna take me there? Damn, not even a cool limo? Whack. Whack. Watch a movie. Bryson, man. Only one scene? Not even the whole motion picture, just like, here's a scene. Let's see, other people love it. I see people weren't as hyped about it after the last Rayula Man production. Man, they added Bryson Man's like whole monologue in post. Wild. Oh, dude, they're tense. They're feeling it. Oh, now the credit's on the other side now. Look at that. Oh, that's great. Would you like to be more of our motion pictures? No. Alright. Let's go back to the docks. Max speed. Because I want our little boy. Here they come. Oh. Hey there. Alright, man. Cool. Stop, please? Yeah, we got this dog. What are you gonna do, kid? We got this dog. Yeah, I stole this dog once. So, I'm pretty evil and you can never stop me. Oh, look at you. Oh, alright, I went easy on you. I pursued you, just to size you up. Oh, you can barely take that. Cool. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Switch out like a little baby, huh? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do that? Yeah, I wouldn't think so. But if you did, that'd be really cool. I would have done twice as much damage to you. Haha, unless. Let's get out of here! Scooby-Doo running sound effect. Oh, fuck yeah, we can cut things. But good thing cut only is for, like, secret stuff in this game. It's not like Fire Red, where, like, you need cut to go to some places. A trainer from Asperticid City. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. They're like, hey, look. Someone beat the gym this week. Hi. Polka dogs. Do. Wow. Me when I'm kind of surprised seeing a rat. Wow. Harder. I really hate it when I'm trying to take over a boat and then people don't let me take over the boat, so I have to run into the woods and then they get me and I'm like, I would really like it if you didn't get me in the middle of the woods. Do. Okay, let's go. More power. Fuck yeah. This kid just yell. This woman just yells plasma, and then fades to dust. Soon, more darks. let's get going. Let's get schmoving. Back to the boat, to the boat, to the boat, 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 boat. I need my dark boys. I need them to cheat. I need them to steal now. Look at them reconnecting. Well, this is happening. I'm just gonna be looking at... Oh, I can't. Dang. I was gonna be trying to look at where exactly Eevee is. The gift one. Because the gift one will be under-leveled comparatively, but we'd get Feint Attack, which is really good. Yes. Look at this. Look at this, like, nuclear wasteland sunset. You know, I know a lot of games do, like, sunset. I don't know if they do sunrise in Pokemon games. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum 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 bum. Man, imagine sailing over to, like, New York in your big-ass pirate ship and going, "Don't mind us! We're not here to do any trouble." Anyway, Clown is going to give us a bike so we can find other clowns. Which I think is probably one of the most absurd things about this game. There's just a bike clown. Fuck. How's that? Dude, I already got a bike, so, like, I don't need you anymore. All right, so let's check up on where exactly Eevee is gifted in the city. So actually, let's check Poke Earth here in Cerebi. Poke Earth, Unova, C. Celestia City. Alright, because we got the CEOs and everything. This is for black and white. We need black and white 2. Okay. Gift Pokemon. Anchors? Yeah, why don't I just look at Pokemon Black and White 2, gift Pokemon that maybe give me a clearer answer. Black and White 2, gift Pokemon. So yeah, I know Zora. Zora we get around that point. So we need to find this building. In the Pokemon Gym Street. Going to the third floor on the building to your left, you'll find funnel. It's going down here to the Dream World Research. Speak to one of the Resistance, and after you've defeated the Elite Four. Okay, that's a good thing that we looked at that for. So, yeah, I guess because it's after Elite Four, having a... Okay. Alright, well, we can still get Eevee. Just not in the ideal circumstances. But it's fine. So, in that case, just out of curiosity. Oh, I don't know why that's all caps. Move reminder. if that is anywhere at a decent spot. Alright, it will be black and white to be. What the fuck is this city? Okay. So it won't be for a bit. But that is delightful. Okay. No, it's fine. Well, it's alright. What we'll first do is we'll first go to an alley. Because I think we get the dark glasses there, and that's always good. No, I think it's the next street over. But damn. Real shame that it's only after League 4 you get the EV. Like, I get the big gimmick is that oh, Flash? I thought you got dark glasses. Shit. But yeah, I know. Do I talk to these guys? Keep it serious, am I right? Yeah. Hey, yo! Alright. So we have to go out here in the park. I believe around here, wherever there's grass. Now, there's a park around here where I could ideally get Eevee. Is this not the park? Am I just super wrong? Hold up. Let's turn back into webs. Yes, this is the city. This is the city park. That's central area. Where is park? Where's the park? Would that not be in the middle? Okay. Alright. Let's go look for a park. Wait. No, that's a building that it goes to. I didn't know there was a park in this game. Well, at least I thought it would be here. If only I had a map of the city or something. So if I go north, that's gonna lead towards the exit, which like isn't really where I want to go, per se. That's where I would be able to get Eevee through a gift. Alas. Let's see. It's not by the docks, is it? No. It sounds like it's gotta be way more north. Cafe, alright. Let's see. If I go down the street. So maybe a pathway around here. No, it's Game Freak. That's what the freaks are, right? Oh, it looks like it's on a roof. Okay. Alright, but to what building? Let's see. We found the park! How do I get to the city park? I thought it was in the sewers, but I can't find a way. Go to it through via thumb pipe. I think that's what it's called. Down the stairs, across the first bridge, going up all the way. Okay, so we have to go to the sewers then. Okay, so we do have to do sewers first. In that case, I wonder if we can go to the desert real quick. Because if we can go to the desert, that means we can just have a bit more Pokemon to work with. Although, yes, that could mean that we could have more friendship with Eevee. It's also probably just better to have generally more Pokemon than Liepard to get experience for the first gym. Because we can get both Scraggy and we can get Sandile. Oh, hi, Bianca. When I saw you in the city, I had to catch up with you. Here, take this. Oh, thanks! Thank you. Oh? Oh, that's cute. Oh, I thought you meant you were gonna read anything I'd pick up. Alright, so... yeah, they gotta fight... okay, no. Oh, it's her I have to fight. Okay. Having lots of battles is the best way to train my Pokemon quickly. You probably have a lot of babies, don't you? Because you're a breeder. Oh, only 2? Okay. Drillbur. Hello guys, my name's Drillbur. I really like digging holes. Honestly, one of my favorite pastimes. Whoa, whoa! Meryl. I'm glad Meryl's so happy compared to like in Gen 4, cause like whenever you see me play Pokemon Platinum in this channel, it's mostly me just going, man, Meryl looks so uncomfortable. Meryl looks like he just walked in on, like you're just info dumping on him, and he's like, oh no. Yeah, let's get that silk scarf back. Give that to our kitty. Yeah, we don't need that Pecha Berry right now. Alright. Desert, desert, desert! Whoa, whoa! Man, weird dog. That's a dog. That's a noise the dog would make, so it's a wheelie dog. It's a dog. Sorry, we can't catch poison dogs. Let's see, come on. Scragathan? Not dark type. Glad we're seeing the desert's diversity. But it's not what we're looking for. Come on, come on. No! Look, I don't want to say get this trash out of here because I value Trubbish, but also I'd really appreciate it if you were a funny little guy who had his pants to put up. Sandile! Nice! Okay, let's pursue him. Oh! Okay, but we got him. We got him. He's tormenting us. He's torturing us, Smalls. But we got some great balls. We could just yoink him, sploink him even. We can just sploink him evenly. Oh fuck, he's determined. Ow. Here, maybe he wants more of a comfy pokeball. Phew. 1, 2, 3. Nice! Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah! They live under hot desert sands in order to keep their body temperature from dropping. Aw. Reptiles. Let's see. Let me think. What crime would... I'm gonna pull a very interesting Google search here. What crime would a crocodile have? Alright, is this talking about Crocodile One Piece? What problems do crocodiles have? One's hunted... Oh no. Alright, let's see. I think we're gonna name you... I think instead of anything fancy, I think I'm gonna name you Crocker. No. Delete. Here, we'll just add the K, because that'll make it sound cooler. Ooh, even. Let's see. K-E-R. Crocker. Nailed it. Let's check out Crocker. Wait. Oh, he's a sassy little guy. Sturdy bod. Okay. Oh, but he's got Moxie though, yeah, because you can either have Intimidate or Moxie. Moxie's pretty good if we set him up to sweep. Which could be nice, could be fun. Love that for us. Now we have to find the Scrag. Scragathan. You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. Do. Alright, let's get out of here. Like Scoob, let's get out of here. But yeah, no, this is good. I think probably we're going to be doing the sewer stuff. And after that, I think we'll see what we can do about getting an Eevee. And off stream, so I was saying this earlier, but in the desert on Thursdays, because the day I usually do building Pokemon for D&D, there can be a Mandibuzz. Now, Mandibuzz is going to be a big player due to the fact that, one, massive bulk, which our team needs, with the addition of being fully evolved, so getting really good stats, and especially because I believe it's pre-evolution. It doesn't usually evolve to level, like, 50-something, like level 54. So, it's really the only way to use that Pokemon. At least in-game, practically. Because, like, I know, like, for example, we could get Hydreigon in this playthrough, but we're probably not going to use it, because we just need an absurd amount of grinding to make, like, Hydreigon work, or be possible. And I'd rather not grind. So it's, like, kind of a thing where it's like, we could, but it's like, here's like, now we can, practically. Ram? Scracky Pokemon. Let's double check if he is in the desert in this game, if we moved somewhere else. Because he should be around here. Oh, he got a much rarer chance now. He's only 5%. What? He's only a 5% encounter out here. Okay. Interesting. God, that's weird. Why would Scraggy be rare? Like, I get they give you Trubbish early, but, like, Trubbish also isn't, like, a fantastic Pokemon. Like, it's not bad, but especially compared to the other options. And, like, if you got White 2, it would be, Chinchino instead. Huh. That's kind of odd. Yeah, I didn't think they'd make it that rare. Wow. Well, here we grind. It's okay. It only took 2 hours to get a C dot once. How long could it take to get a 5%? Like, statistically, it should take me only 30 minutes. Compared to the 2 hours. Wow, wow. Alright. Let's see. Nope, still a garbage, still a weird trash dog. Man, it's kind of a shame that I don't, like, I was looking at Garbodor's stats. Because, I don't know, I feel like Trubbish is a Pokemon that, like, I've wanted to try to use. But then you just kind of look at how their stats are, and it's like, wow, you're just not good. And it's a shame, because, like, I feel like, especially because it's based off Muck, it could have, like, the, like, big HP and attack gimmick. But it doesn't really have that. I think its best stat is maybe in the 80s for Garbodor. And, like, it's a physical attacker, but it doesn't learn that many physical attacks. Like, all its attacks are actually special, which is just weird. Like, come on, guys. Make him... Like, I don't know. I think it's weird how some Pokemon are kind of built differently than they are, like, their moveset's built completely different than what their stats say. And it's like, come on, why don't, like, sometimes I understand you want to go a bit more thematic with your moves, but other times it's like, hey guys, look, you built this Pokemon in a certain way. Please make them play more like how you designed them. You know, because like I'm thinking like, say for like Sword and Shield, you know, that would be a fun game to maybe use Garbodor. Like if you're using only Dynamax Pokemon or Pokemon of like other people's Ace Pokemon or something like that could be cool. But like Garbodor kind of just doesn't. It just kind of feels like, and yes, I'm using Garbodor. Cool. Again, it's a shame. It's just a shame, that's all. That was the first one I think has Intimidate that I've seen. For Spookster. For Spookster. Mlam? Yoshi noise. Wow. Lemon. Do. Mlam? Welcome to the next possible half hour, I'll just lem. Trash dog. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Like, alright, evidence that it's a dog. 1, it barks. 2, it's got funny little ears. 3, it's got a chomper. Boom. Damn. Got it. I nailed it. My evidence is stone cold. You can pry the disbelievers out of my cold, dead hands. Malam? Do. Still Dakumaka. If there's a fire type run, that would be a real good time. But alas, we live in darkness as the sun sets. There we go! There's Scraggy. Woo! Look at that. Pop. Whoop. Oh, it's a shame there's no, like, double battles in this game, because honestly, the idea of, like, using Swagger on someone with Prison Berry, real solid. 1. Alright, kind of expected that. I just hope it doesn't have, like, Brick Break or a fighting type move yet. Huh. Okay. No. Hear me out. One, 2, 3. Hey, yo! Nice. I think after, since I was given that, Breaking Bad spiel, I'm definitely gonna name this boy Jesse. Proud of its dirty skull, it suddenly headbutts everything, but its weight makes it unstable too. Yeah, I'm gonna name you Jesse. 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 Let's check out Jesse-O. Oh, I was naive and highly curious. This one, though, is speedy. Definitely not as fast as our leopard, but still pretty fast. Got really good attack. Yeah, better defense too, which is great. And also has Moxie. So we got 2 Pokemon that could be sweepers. I'm curious. Just as a side note, I don't really need to see this, but I kind of I don't really need to show this, but I'm kind of curious what Scrappy's alternate ability is. Or said Skid, but dude, Moxie's pretty good. We got 2 potential sweepers. Oh hell yeah! So yeah, we just got some more Pokemon. We got Liepard. We got Charlotte over here, evolved. We got Crocker Rocker. And we got Jesse. Jesse's looking really solid, though. Fun fact, Scrafty actually has a really good special defense. So it's kind of funny how we have a low special defense nature. Alright. Definitely looks like that Croc Rocker's gonna need the training, the work put in. Do we got any potions to give? Because we definitely need it. Alright, perfect. We got 1 for each of them. So let's start with Croc Rocker, just to give him some XP. We have not. No, that's probably going to be on Friday. Because I know I want to, get Eevee. And I also want to get a Pokemon that can only be caught on Thursdays. So I want to get that off screen. That will help us out during the bug type run, hopefully. Thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, Berg is gonna be that's gonna be for Friday. Sand tube. Oh, youch! Ouch. Okay. Okay. Jesse! Oh, shit. Oh. Alright, cool. I'm faster than the speed of dog. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, getting that attack buff. Kablanc. Casablanca, am I right, fellas? Flinch. Let's go, Jesse! Is there more? Okay, Moxie always procs, no matter what. Okay, cool. I was so worried, like, another one? Wow. Let's get out of here. Alright. Okay, we'll heal and we'll go to some sewers. Have a nice sewering time. Because if we get to the sewers, that means we get a chance to get Eevee. Because for those who are catching up, I thought Eevee was obtainable as a gift, and Eevee is attainable as a gift, but only in the post game, because that Eevee has a hidden ability. And that hidden ability essentially just doubles stab instead of makes it 1.5. Do 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 do. Yes. Yeah, I know you made it. Cool. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Look at that. You know what we call that? We call that progress. Alright, let's go to the sewers. Let's become a Ninja Turtle and stop crime in the sewer. Or is there no crime in the sewer yet? Wait, do I have to go to Berg's gym first for us to go like, oh, Berg's not there, he's in the sewers? Is it one of those kind of days? Do do do. Yeah, he's in the sewers. Yeah, okay. Do 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 do. Do do do. Dude, I like how the fact that they name all the guys they like give you like the fresh water and like are all named Clyde. I like that implies that either all of them are like Nurse Joy, so they all just happen to have the same name, or Clyde is like your personal manager, and it's like, alright, this kid beat this gym, alright, I'm gonna have to meet him there. Ah! Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. Oh, look at that camera work for late DS. Yes, they're in the sewers. I'm gonna guess. Do 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 do. Alright, so we're gonna have Croc Rocker be in the front so you get some XP. Sure. Okay. Rats and bats! Classic Gen 1 combat. Oh no. You just got Perk Night now. Thanks, you. Thanks for going after the one I was gonna go for. Thank you. Ha. Do 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 do. Thanks. Alright. I guess I have to do the plot stuff before I can go up, because I think that's where I can go to the park. That's something I can fight alone. Do do, 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 do. Here, I'm just gonna turn on a light real quick, so I'll be back momentarily. Yeah. And now visibility is more. I'm back. Oh yeah, level up. Oh, cool. Only physical stats? Nice. Oh no. Well, I think Hugh heals me. I think. I hope. Bat is dead. Me when I'm a Batman villain and I think I killed Batman. The bat is dead. Okay, good. I was gonna be like, if he doesn't. Wait, no, I think I have to go up for this one. I'm pretty sure these are the only two Pokemon you can counter in the sewer part of the sewers. Because I know, like, if you go in the water, you can get Grimers. But I also know... Yeah, because I know you can get Swoobat in... You get Swoobat in, like, some cave and you get access to here along with Rock'n'Rolla. Yeah. Munch. Why? Why would you do this? You can kill! You let him take my Croc's blood! Hello there. How are you? How are you after evading wasps? Ba-ba-bum. Oh, cool. Neat. I met my cousin, she gave me a ride home. Good, you think? Oh, that's good, I think. That sounds like you're trying to be a bit hot. Oh, dude, you got fucking bananas? Fucking yeah. Fuck yeah, my guy. Oh no, they got the same Pokemon that I just caught. Do 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 do. Here, let's Sandtech Scraggy because he's a scarier one. Do 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 do. Yeah. Ha, idiot. Get tombed. Bah. Do 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 do. And milk, because I went to buy food, because the diet is very low food. I don't know why I always get this. I need it. Well, just make sure if you're having a diet that makes you eat, like, not a lot of food, you're still eating well, you know? Because I know, God, recently, I don't think he's on it now, but, like, one of my uncles got convinced by another doctor that, hey, eating 700 calories is good for you, actually. You shouldn't eat more in a day, which is an absurdly low amount of calories. Mind you, the typical amount of calories that a lot of like the nutrition charts use is like 2,000, and like, you know, he was on that for like a week or so, and then he actually ate food, and it was like, yeah, I got all of it back. It's like, gee, I wonder why. It's like you gained back the appropriate amount of weight because you were losing weight in a very unhealthy manner. Because like 700 calories is like nothing. That's like maybe a really good meal, or like maybe if you eat like 2 small meals. Oh no. No, I'm no longer safe from the bat. Oh no, I am but Killer Croc fighting the Batman. Oh fuck yeah, we can speed bats now. Fuck no, we're confused. Doo-doo. You see, okay, that's like eating light, but that's like eating fairly reasonable. Like yeah, you're eating a light diet, but I would not say that's like, oh wow, you're like eating nothing, you know? Come on. Come on, Jesse. Jesse! Come on. No, 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 no. Come on, Jesse. Step out of... Go on. Fuck yeah, Jesse. Fuck yeah. Oh boy, I got Moxie. Oh. Let's go, Chonker. Oh yes, that's actually gonna be really good because we are slower. Let's get rid of Torment. We don't really need to worry about Pokemon using 2 moves in a row. Alright, but we, I think, could outspeed a Zubat. So I think we get out, and then get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. I think we can go to the park. I think we can go to a really cool park. We made it to a cool park! Oh, and a Miracle Seed. Delightful. I don't think we have any more potions. It's a shame. Yeah, we don't. So I think we're just gonna lead with... We'll just leave with Charlotte. That's a rat. We're looking for a fax. A Trixie fax. Yeah, what's a good question? Oh. Hey, I don't know if Happy Seat's lurking, but if you are, look at Captain. No. I think you're the only one who thought I was British. Which is weird, because I do not speak at all like a British. I think you're just looking at my wizard outfit. Like you see a cape, you see a cravat, and you go like, ah, this man's fancy, so he's gotta like not be American. But no, I'm very American. I think like I very much do not have a British voice. Yeah, it's just a wizard outfit. Yeah, I thought so. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, no one has outwardly said, just by looking at my design, if I was British or not. I think you're the only one, boss. So we're going to this dark grass, one, because we could get a bit of higher level, because now at this point we don't really have to worry about, like, oh, if we can get a lower level. Oh, wait. Let me double check the EV levels. Because I think it's going to be too high either way. Yeah, it's going to be either 18 or 19. So, it's not really going to matter. Because before, it would really prefer if we were under 15. Because that's when we get, like, a stab move. But I guess we're not going to have one of those. Because I don't think Umbreon can steal. Wow. Wow. Oh, oh god, you can't just ask people why they're British. Dude, why aren't you British? Why aren't you crying the Queen's dead? Yeah, you know, it's like height. It's a choice. You choose to be British or not. No. For many years, it was not a choice. Yeah, dude, it's like height. You can choose to be 7 feet tall. You just haven't committed to it yet, dude. Oh, dude, you didn't choose to be, like, immortal? Dude, consider just deciding not to die. And then you never will. It's that easy. You know, I think more wizards should recruit pigeons as their familiars. Like, I get it, you know, corvids are, like, a lot cooler, they're sleeker, they're fashionable for, like, witches and other, like, more gothic casters, but, like, I don't know, dude. I feel like an urban wizard just needs to get, like, a pigeon familiar. You know, just a little guy. Hey, I would say probably a good tip is I think it's very good, like, on a diet, to, like, make it more about scheduling. Because honestly, I think for me, right, when I think of diets, or at least my own eating habits, like, controlling calories is not really as much the issue. I think it's more what food you're eating and how much you're eating. Like, how much and when are you eating it? Like, you know, breakfast should be the biggest meal. And, like, you know, how long, like, how long has it been between meals? Like, I know for me, I'm very much go out of my way to try and structure, like, no, it's gotta be raw. It's been this much time since I last ate. I should eat now, because then I might not. And then it would make me really hungry for dinner. Do 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 do. Ah, 3 alarms? Nice, nice. Wow, wow. Meow. No, this is not a time to grind. Mostly because my boys aren't doing so well. Oh, what did your cousin tell you? From what I've heard, they sound wonder, or at least, no, I maybe think of another one of your family members you talked about before. So blame Oma equal, oh, great grandmother for raising. I mean, like, that's a factor, probably. That's a factor. But also, like, you gotta consider, like, most kids don't eat healthy, though. Like, they just don't. Like, I know, like, my youngest cousins, they will, all, like, yeah, like, during lunch, though, they might actually eat something, TM. But, like, with like, a lot of, with them, like, their dinners are practically exclusively chicky nuggies. Do, do, do. Alright. Okay, cool. We're just getting that out so then Croc Rock can get some XP. Do 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 do. Oof, oof. Return. Pop. Wait, that's triple. That's quad slap. The penta slap. Power. You can't help me here when you can't even help yourself. Come on, Eevee. Come on, Eevee. All we need. I mean, sure, man. Sure, I'll give Croc Rocker more XP. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, because I did see him come on. I was thinking, like, oh, okay, Bee's on, I'll probably raid her. Then I see, like, oh, Orstrix on. That's probably going to be who we're going to raid after we get Umbreon. Woo! Yeah, Spellcaster's solidarity right there. Oh no, he's hot! Oh, you're right. It was... Whoa! Dude, Audino just wants a date. They're like not even trying to harm us. They're just like, hey, want a vibe? Oh, you know what? We could theoretically give someone thief, so then we can farm for orange berries through Audinos. Big brain play, big brain thought. Wow. Fake out's always good. Probably need that more than growl. Well, also keep in mind, when you work out, you also gain weight, but it's usually better weight than the weight that you've gotten before, because that's muscle. Because muscle is heavier than fat, so just keep that in mind. But also make sure you're drinking plenty of water, because sometimes, you know, sometimes the initial weight loss could just be, you know, the lack of eating as much as you normally do and not drinking water. You really want more sustainable weight loss, but I also don't know enough about that to really, like, give proper advice. This is more like surface level information I know about that topic. Do 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 do. If we go in the dark grass, we like practically increase our odds because we have double battles then, or the chance of. No. It's okay, 5%, 5%. We found Scraggy not too long, and he was 5%. Alright, that's a good, yeah, that's a good amount of water. Okay, good. Good shit. Well, at least we're getting Audinos to work with to get XP for Crocker Rocker. Like, that's great. I mean, the homies love that for him. Right? This is making him catch up real nice. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Meow. Unfortunately, lesbians cannot be canon in the Pokemon world. Frowny face. Ooh, that was a good fake out. Oh, cool! Nice! Fuck yeah, dude. Yes. I forget when. Okay, it was like dark for a little longer. I was like, wait, does he evolve now? Because I don't remember when a crocodile evolves. Meow. Meow. Let's get out of there. Oh no. Well, at least, guys, at least we have the rest of them kind of catched up. Run. Shit, man. We're gonna wipe here? For real, on God? Wow. Well, now we run away. Well, I might as well try chances here and then wipe because I don't want to go through wild encounters. Just go to the Pokemon Center. Doo-doo. Because I'd rather you lose a few bucks. Oh no, it hates me! Alright. That's okay. That's okay that we wiped out, because I guess it means we don't have to worry about... I'll probably do a cutscene, but we can get there relatively quickly. And hopefully we'll restock. Oh yeah, we got money. Yeah, let's get 5 again. Yes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bum-ba-dum-bum. What did I name yourself? I named myself Pan Evil. I was originally gonna put like a little comma to indicate that this is the evil Pan because I'm using dark types. But then I didn't have enough room for a comma, so it's just Pan Evil. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the sewers now, boy. No, it's Pan Evil. Completely different. See, it's Pan Evil, not Evil Pan. And I say I can't read. Greatly bothers you. Crocodiles are faster than bats. Put that on the record. Your Honor, could you please put on the record that crocodiles are in fact faster than bats? Well, I'm glad you have fun here. I'm glad that you come here very regularly and you do have fun. I would feel a little bad if you didn't have fun. Munch. Thank you. I appreciate you like the chill vibes here. Moxie. Alright, let's go in the garden. Do 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 do. Come on, it's Eevee. No. 'Twas but a rat. Oh shit, a rat. I'm not fast as rat. Oh no. Bum ba dum ba da da. Oh, he prepping. I am not. Mostly because along with KB's weekly bi-weekly game of Sun and Shadow, which I'm just gonna shout out. KB Angel. I'm basically doing I'm sometimes doing 3 games a week, and one of the reasons I don't do Witchlight anymore is because that was too much for me, game-wise. And you know what? I found out that, like, hey, I like D&D, but I can only have so many games going on before I feel really burnt out about it. Hey, I'm glad I'm getting on Dino's. Tomb you in the sands. Oh no. But hey, you know what? This is also pretty effective grinding. Fortunately, we cannot be refreshed out of the sand tomb, a tomb of sand. Dude, Croc Rocker just really likes them years, I guess. And wants to bite him. I can't play D&D for a reason, said, because learning from you gives vibe check. Wait. Can't play D&D for reasons I said, because learning from you, getting the vibe check of which role I'd be is honestly great. You know, I think the thing is that, like, and of course I don't want to sound gatekeepy here, but like, I've had some people tell me they probably would not be invested or be able to do a D&D game for some reasons, like, you know, rather if it's out of time, like they would never be able to practically do it. Some people may just not have the attention span for it, which I get it, because like I definitely think, like, especially if you do it in person, I think like doing D&D in person is like a fantastic experience, but it is a much longer experience because you're being very casual and you're being with your friends and you're doing other things with your friends, like probably, oh, we should probably eat, we should probably order something. I can't, I don't see your eyes. Oh, we could replace Sand Attack from Onslaught. Oh shit! Yo, okay. Go fuck it off. Now, hell. I get this may be something you're telling me of, like, you're not as worried about, like, time. But it sounds like there's other issues going on in there. And they don't quite sound like it's related to that. That sounds like its own issue right there. That sounds like you just got really hyperfixated on it. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for you, boss. Dude, I will say, I got bribed. I got bribed when I saw, like, it on sale, and I saw, like, ooh, I remember this game existed, and I see that, like, they've got they got some cool DLC characters that I'd really like to play with. And then I played it. I was like, oh wow, this is horrible. Like, I stopped the time they were like, hey, we're gonna throw the same boss at you 3 times, and we're not gonna change anything about it, but it's going to be a super difficult boss, and we're just gonna make it like this 3 times in a row. That's it. That's the challenge. You fight the same thing over and over again. You aren't allowed to win, even. It's insane. And also, like, the whole game just is a, like, air of lifelessness to it. Like, nothing feels animated or, like, crazy of the fact that you have this ambitious crossover. It feels so sterile and empty. It's pretty whack. Alright, we don't need to deal with birds. We need to deal with fox. Oh, right, you were talking about Jump Force once on Kara's stream. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Do-do-do. Oh, that's a bit of. Other chances again? 5%. Got it. What's the chances of everything else? Okay, that's only 15%. Oh wow, Cottony's only 30. It's 35%, but we haven't gotten that much of it. Huh. Interesting. My biggest pet peeve is that you can only do the ultimate if you have half health. The game punishes you for being good at the game. Huh. I didn't remember that. But no, that does sound like a bad system. Like, you know, usually in like fighting games, like I'm thinking like your Street Fighters, you know, you get rewarded for using your supers the more you beat someone up, right? Like the more you beat someone up, or the more you get beat. Oh, Eevee! Oh god, Eevee! Dude, shut up! Eevee time. Just don't see. Bonk. Ba da 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 da. Gotta keep on sand attacking. Just gotta get rid of you. It's gonna make Eevee. Ha, nice. Sand eyes. Alright, let's just go Knucking Futz with the Great Ball. We got one. Let's see. Oh, I should have picked out Eevee. Oh well. Alright, understandable. Eevee's got probably a high catch rate. Ooh, hear me out. Swagger. Confuse yourself. So you're the one dealing damage. Do. Let's try Pokeball. We only got 13 of them. Alright. I see. Heal yourself, maybe? That's good. That's good damage. That's good self-inflicted damage. One. Alright, but that's one. Sand. How to catch Pokemon. Oh no. Oh no. They also have sick moves. It's okay. But you see, the thing is, I feel like if I do a real hit on him, they faint, right? So I want to play this cautiously. let's see. Alright, so we know Pokeball has a chance now. It's not a high one, but it's got a chance. One, 2, 3. Nice! I'm gonna name him Poppy, because I know Poppy was the most excited to have Umbreon. And I feel like it's gonna make his day when he sees me next time with Poppy. I did it! Yeah! I fucking did it! Let's check him out. Highly persistent and hasty. Okay, well, we're mostly oh, we got good special defense, though. That's good. That's alright, that's not bad. Not bad for an Umbreon. Not preferred that we have the defense lower, but hey, still not bad. Alright, and with that, why don't we save, because I'm streaming a bit later than I was planning for. Excuse me. Alright. And let's raid Orsic Teller. Oh, it looks like he's doing some coffee talk and saying the barista is here. Raid Orsic. Let me see if I'm spelling it right. Osric. I always get that wrong. Is there an underscore? There is not. Okay. Alright. So, thank you for anyone who come by, whether past, present, or future. I hope you have a nice day or evening and have something nice to look back on. And I'll see you around next time, tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. EST. We're going to be making Absol for Pokemon. So, that's going to be pretty exciting. Until then, we're going to be going over to Orsic Teller. Bye-bye. If you're still watching this, I'm happy for you like I'm happy for Eevee. Okay, bye-bye.